But yeah, this is my asset, technically. Just know that you like that song. And I'm pretty confident that this works. Like, flawlessly, perfectly. Oh, I still need to turn down my graphic settings, because I turned them up a little to take screenshots. Let me turn them down again. Graphic settings, DLSS. No, none of that. Disable ambient occlusion, turn that off. Global illumination, turn that off. Disable shadow quality, that's okay. Terrain quality, that's okay. Water quality, that's okay. Deedle. Level of detail, that's okay. And texture quality, low, okay. Yeah. Listen, I wanted to move this back. I wanted to go back into my files and move this over here so it's centered, but I couldn't figure out how to do it because I had already exported this. I put it in the package and then I, like the wiki says, once you have exported something into a package, to take all the files and temporarily move them into a different folder, and I did that. And then I put them back, and then the game didn't register the asset anymore. So I just said, fuck it, it's just gonna be off-center now. But yeah, this is my asset. I'm gonna keep this in here forever. Let me see if that subway line is where it's supposed to be. Because this is what we did. Oh yeah, the VOD people don't even know about this. Hey, VOD people, I changed my subway line a tiny bit. A tiny amount of bits. It's like this now. Yeah. This be my asset. And I think it works. I think I can publish it this way. Yeah, I think this can be published. I kind of want to increase the size of this, just because it doesn't really fit in here very well. Hi, Locke, welcome in. You too. Thank you so much for the 110 stream streak. You insane people. Everybody, you're insane. You're absolutely insane. Just saying it here, right now, you are absolutely insane. Period. Like, I don't like this, that people turn left and then they're kind of stuck here. It would make more sense for this to either go like this, so that it meets here, but it still goes over here, and then this way. I'm gonna demolish a thing or two, like that. This will be demolished. I'm gonna have to demolish this too. Gonna have to bring it back in a minute. The park as well, this street, this, all this needs to go. And then I wonder, what would make the most sense? Okay, first of all, this cemetery needs to be moved. It's not a cemetery, but delete it. And I'm gonna remove the road as well. And since I now have the space, might as well use a 6-lane road. With or without a divider. I'm a big fan of the divided ones. I divide. Hey look, it's that song that Mr. Moth wanted. What are these? Okay, these are bicycle shelters. These can go. Hi Vamp, welcome in. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing fantastic. Honk honk. Honk honk. Okay, also gonna have to remove the roundabout here. This piece. I wanna upgrade this one to this type of road. Oh god. That looks so cursed. I'm gonna have to make this a bit wider, and for some reason it's not perfectly centered. Xanadu, Xanadu. You know, might as well, since I'm already here. This has bothered me for such a long time. I cannot have this here anymore. This Frankenstein School district. I'm removing it. This is a song. It is. It's because there's no roundabout. Exactly. You got it. One day I'll watch that movie. One day, when I have found my place in the sun, I will watch Xanadu. And read all the books in my bookshelf. I'm reworking my school district because this is horrible. Everything about this is horrible. I don't like this. I'm gonna have to destroy the butt. I have to destroy the butt district. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. The butt has been destroyed. MisterTrashcan has destroyed the butt. Santa Poo? Yeah. No, evidently the lyrics are not Santa Poo. It's a Xanadu. The Goblin Butt District. Hey, I can make you a new butt. Xanadu. Xanadu. Okay. I really think more people need to see your my YouTube video. Oh, what, plural? Oh, I don't think plural. The one that I made good enough. They don't need to see all of my YouTube videos. Cause one person. I mean, I'm not gonna base my opinion on what one person said, but like, I uploaded my essay, and then someone went and looked at my other content, and they commented, "Oh, I was interested to see what other content you have on your channel." And then they said, "Oh, I came here to see what other content you have." And then he said, "I'm not interested," or something. Or like after 1 minute, "I'm not interested anymore," or something like that. Just, you know, casual YouTube asshole stuff. My Lethal Company video. Hey, my videos are only as good as the people that are in it, and since Mr. Moth is in it, it's a masterpiece. Casual YouTube jank. Or, like, there are so many comments that just stick with you for no reason. One person wrote, and I like, the first half of the comment made me so happy, and then the second half of the comment made me very depressed. They wrote, "Lovely point about Vince Giordano and the Nighthawks. I really enjoy his work. I've listened to his music many a times." And that put a smile on my face, and the next sentence was, "But I lost interest in your video after 5 minutes, sorry." And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I see, okay. Like, who says that? Who comments that on a YouTube video? Like, yeah, cool section. And then I lost interest. Who does that? I'm thinking, should this be straight or should this loop around like this? Because then I'd have more space here for a new school district. I think I should loop this around. But yeah, I'm very glad that you enjoyed my video. Did it put the pillar where it's supposed to be? No. But I can move that, that's okay. So I'll just go like this. Although it would make sense to have my bike lane here, right? Like on the left side of this? Like here? Although would it? I don't know. That's too close to the water. I need to add some new songs to my 80s playlist, especially since it has a lot of 70s songs in it. Better idea, 60s songs. What are any of these? What are you? Trees? What's this? Expand elevation range. Expands? Oh no, I don't need that. Who would need to go 1,000 meters up? I can't do the locomotion. My spine is messed up. Then how about... Oh, I don't know. How about you do the bus driver? Or standing in the subway? You know, one of those dances. I could turn this into a 3-lane thing and then have 1 lane reserved for public transport. That might be a bit overkill, though. Although, it wouldn't hurt. Did Jade and Kat do a rendition of this song on Victorious? I don't know. We can look. Victorious Lady Marmalade. Give it up, Lady Marmalade. Maybe. Let's look it up. Lady Marmalade. Victorious. Is it on Spotify? Begging on Your Knees, song 2. I'm gonna pause. I'm just gonna open the YouTube video, see what happens. You might be right there. Oh god. Look, it's the Muppets. It's the Muppets. Patreon. Victorious cast Moulin Rouge. I suppose so, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Vamp, did you hear they're making a reboot of the show? I'm excited for that, because that show's great. I hope the reboot is an ass, but, you know, it's a reboot. It's probably going to be ass. No, actually, let's just be positive. Wait, what? You didn't know about that? You didn't know about the reboot? They're making a reboot of the show. Okay. With Liz and Ariana? Probably not. With other people. But, Daniela Monet will be in it. AKA Trina. That's gotta be worth something, right? Who? You know Trina? Okay, and I want to add some lanes to this for my tram. Why would this be in the center? Just like at... Why would this be in the center? That's dumb. And does this effectively turn it into a 2-lane thing? Okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. Let's add bike lanes. I wanted to punt her into the sun most times. She's so annoying. I mean, that just means that she played the character right, because she was supposed to be annoying. Chicago, Chicago. It's a city that's so pretty. It's a city that's exciting. It's a city, for a woman just like me. Chicago. Remember? What's in here? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Thanks for the lurk, Alaventian. I appreciate it. You know what? Since this does make this kind of nice, I wouldn't mind upgrading this. Like, why not? I do like that it has the tracks in the center. I have to upgrade this with key walls in a minute. I mean, as you can see, I'm gonna have to demolish quite a bit, but that's fine. Because it did annoy me that... Wait. Are these the stops? Is this what the stops look like? No. I mean, why not? This also looks cool. I didn't know this was in the game like this. But what's it doing here? Is that just weird because of this? Lane connector? That looks so strange. Why does it look like that? Why? Let me upgrade this with tram tracks. What happened to Flulaborg, and was he really German? He is German, but he's not popular in Germany. He's an American thing. It's not like he's a famous German actor or performer or anything. He's only famous in the US for some reason. Which I find hilarious. Like, if you come to Germany and you start talking about Flulaborg, no one's gonna know who you're talking about. I have never heard him speak German. He definitely is German. He has a very thick German accent. And it's definitely not fabricated. But also, at the same time, I've never heard him speak German. No ads, boo. Well, it looks like you're gonna have to pay money. The problem with this is I can't actually add a roundabout to this. Or maybe they changed it, maybe I can't. Oh wait, can I actually? That doesn't look right. Can I add a big one? Yeah, that does not look right at all. Okay, so this has overlapping items, so maybe I just need one of these. Although I want to say, this could probably be fine just the way it is, like this. Yeah, I don't think this needs crossing necessarily, especially since we have the crossing thing over here. I will build pedestrian bridges, but I think this one here will be fine just the way it is. Fluleborg Almighty Trash, did you say anything funny? Did I miss it? I didn't say anything funny about Fluleborg, I just said that he's not famous in Germany. Like, if you say to a German person, hey, do you know Fluleborg? They're not gonna know who you're talking about. Fluleborg very much is an American famous person. Not because he's American, but because he's not famous in Germany. Oh my god. Did you see that? Did that fountain just reflect the sun? 100% of the sunlight? You found out through Grace. Oh, I don't know that person. Who's she? What does she do? What's her deal? Oh, what a wonderful YouTube era. Yeah, no, Germans don't know who he is. I wish there were prefabs that you plop down to bridge people over, because always having to build these pedestrian crossings manually sucks ass. And not the good kind of ass. Maybe I should finish the terrain first. Why do I always forget to do the terrain? Also, so this is in landscaping and park. Okay. Yeah, so my asset is in landscaping and park. A decorative fountain inspired by the Galaxy News Radio Plaza seen in Fallout 3, featuring a sculptural globe crowned with an orbiting rocket ship. It blends Art Deco design with retro-futuristic motifs, making it a striking centerpiece for civic spaces and plazas. Definitely not AI generated. Oh, she was a comedian too? No, I don't know her. I only know Joan Rivers. I wish I could extend this, make it a bit wider, but I think I can't. That's okay. I didn't know that the 3-lane turned into a 4-lane if you just put down train tracks. If I had known that before, I would have done that millions of years ago. Because that's great. Joan was amazing, rest in peace. Yeah. If you've seen Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, I'm pretty sure that her character is loosely based on Joan Rivers. Propeller, you got it. Da. I wouldn't mind extending this all the way through here. Could I do that? I mean, these are pretty close together. Since this is kind of a terminal station, I could put this here. I could relocate this to here. I should do that. I should relocate this one to... I should be in the center, huh, shouldn't it? Oh my god, more Xanadu! Would you like a juice box? Yeah, give me a juice box. I'm reading the trash can. I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't want to put this here because this is exactly on the crossing. If anything, it'd be best to have this here. Like in the center of this. Like put this in here. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Wait, would this just go straight over if I were to connect another path to this? You're doing amazing. So if I connect this to here, would that just go out? Okay, that would go out. That's kind of cool. Okay, so like I said, I want to make this one go exactly through this. Gonna have to remove this, because that'll be too close. I know this took me a while to set up. But hey, anything for progress, right? What are you? Just a random building, okay. I should be able to just upgrade this, because this is exactly in the center. Let's get the 3-lane. And this doesn't work because of this piece? Oh yeah, there's a tiny piece in here. Oh yeah, this tiny piece. Oh. Wait, is this hitting? No, it's not. Okay. Na, 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 na. Okay, let's not forget about the bike paths. Remove the crossing here and there. It'll be fine here. Although I do have to add the tram stop. Not the stop, but the tracks here. Like this. Oh, you're wondering something? What are you wondering? Tell us what you think, and bub. Yeah, this kind of has to stay there. That has to stay there. I can add... I kind of want to add a thing here where people can go up and over without crossing here. You know what? I'm going to remove this. And I'll draw it again, but with the even slope thing turned on. So just going out like this. Oh wait, delete this path, because that's interfering with it. And then I want this to go in here perfectly, so that should be 90 degrees. Was that 90 degrees? I'm not sure. Let's connect this to here and go out by this much. So it does say 90 degrees. I'm gonna have to trust it. How does one get more time to watch a Trash Panda streaming? Curious. You can have me on in the background. You can, I mean, if you're referring to me, because I'm not a Trash Panda. I'm not 3 raccoons. I'm the one and only MisterTrashcan. I am the vessel in which 3 raccoons lives. Yeah, you can put me on your phone. You can put me on your phone. So we live in you, yeah. Yeah, you live in me. You know, like that Disney song. I think from Tarzan, maybe? Okay, I mean, might as well since I'm already here. Let's let it go, Frozen. No, he lives in you. Tarzan, not Frozen. Frozen's just a random Disney movie. How many people are in this? That many. La 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 la. La 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 la. Is that Lion King? So I guess it's Lion King. I was half right. I thought it was Tarzan. Okay, in my defense, I haven't seen either of those movies in quite some time. I don't like how this looks. I'm deleting half my city again. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. That's okay. By the way, what's he doing living inside of me, huh? Why would anybody want to live inside of me? I have nothing to offer. So that there can remain. Ah, yeah, these are now homeless homes. I have lots to offer. Fun, chill vibes, entertainment. I disagree. I disagree. Can I move this whole thing and put it here? Without anarchy? I can... Yes, no. It's so cozy inside you, filled with trash, and it's warm and kind of full of knickknacks and plenty. Yeah, we've got the Who's It, and What's It's galore. That's another Disney movie. Little Mermaid. I haven't seen The Little Mermaid. Confession: MisterTrashcan's never seen The Little Mermaid. Let's delete the hospital and the bike parking. I'm gonna bring all that back in a minute. Confession? Never seen it. Love a community. A little bit of chaos. Yeah, I like my little chaos gremlins, aka everybody who's currently here. You know what? Delete it. Everything. Go. Go. Everything must go. I don't know why I'm doing this. So remember, I'm doing all of this because I want to change this. I mean, do I even need a connection here? I don't think so. I can just not have that. Yeah, that might just fix stuff. Okay. Everything's better down where it's wetter. Everything's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Okay, that one I know. All right. Let's see if I can figure this out. I want to save the game. If you live in a humid area, is it really better down there where it's wetter too? Yeah, it is, always. Have you ever heard anybody say, down there it's better, down there it's hotter? Up there it's better, down up there it's you know what I mean. Up there it's better, up there it's hotter, take it from me. How would I turn this into a perfect circle? Certainly not like this. Like, I could go like this. Do this. Are these connecting? I'm not so sure. What? Why? Man, I swear, building anything in this game is almost impossible. Turn this off. Leave that on. Let's go like here. Okay, so that works. Of course, I'm gonna have to fix all these pillars. This would be for bikes. Or for people? One of the two. Bike people? Maybe. Toolbox, object height. This one. So the height of this is way too high. Let's bring it all the way down. This level. No one likes swamp ass. Guys, what, you're starting soon? The rookie. Why does this just end here? Has it always ended here? Has that always been like that? I'm not so sure. No, since I am already revamping all of this, might as well give this a wider road. Mafia 2, let's go! The platinum grind begins again. Oh, I hope you don't run into that bug that prevents you from finishing the game. You know, the one that I always run into. Fingers crossed. You gotta revamp its law. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm doing it. Because if I don't, it'll be my head. Oh. This one needs to be the big one. Man, at this point, who cares anymore? Let's just do the whole thing. Oh my god! Ah! How dare! I heard on the grapevine that vamps are the best. I also heard that vamps are pretty much the best. You know, it's funny, I didn't even have any traffic problems in this area. I don't know why I'm adding all this. Oh? Them is dangerous. So I've heard. But I've heard them's good eating too.
You don't want to use your trash can powers for evil, do you?
Hi, Kari. What do you mean? How are ya? Hi, how are ya? Repeat that again, Trash. Them's good eatin'? That part? No, there should be bicycles here, but this should be for walking. This is the Carrot Council. Everybody follow Kari. Kari great. Kari really great. 10 out of 10 person. Would recommend. Like a record baby, right? Rah, 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 rah. So let's make this 40 meters. Can I go 40 meters in this direction too? Is 40 enough? I mean, I want to say yes. Let's do 50. Like a record baby, right round, round, round. So let's do 50 meters this way. Hey, Kari, I hope you're doing well. Kari, amazing. I don't know if this is straight or not. So this is 50 meters, so if I go here and then do this... Sadly, this does not help me. $50 meters is here. You know, and then people can just cross over that way and not die. Expect swift retribution. Yeah, everybody, expect. Oh god, this looks so horrible. That can be fixed. Gotta select these points and make them the same height as these points. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this makes sense, right? To have this everywhere. If you want to cross... Like, you could just do this. But if you want to go over there, then you got... If you're here, you want to... Right? This makes sense, right? Maybe? Sure. Ah, this one doesn't work. This one's not gonna work. It doesn't need to, anyway. As long as this is here. You know, with platter, this could actually look kind of nice. All right. Okay, already annoyed because... Ah, yeah, right, the terrain isn't even everywhere, so I suppose that makes sense that this would look like that. So these are all supposed to be the same height as this point. Like this. It does take up a lot of space, doesn't it? But I'd say it makes sense to be here. I should be able to replace this whole thing. Remove the parking road, remove that. To replace this one with a 2-lane road, hopefully. The terrain here must be super weird. It is. It is quite weird. Why can't I not make it straight? Look at this weird corner here. Corner. It's a corner. Lumpy road. No, it's complaining about that. That's okay. That is what this mod is for, after all. I could move this over here. and then have a road connected to here and here instead of here. Then again, it might also just be smart to turn the whole thing around and put it in here. To just go like this. Oh, is this technically not zoned? Let's turn that back on. Why would that be off? I can't even click on that. Alright. So this is kind of becoming our transport hub. They enter here, they exit there. That'll be okay. And then I can build the parking garage here.
Surrender now! This is the LAPD!
Because I surrender. I surrender! How are you doing? Hello, how am I? I'm doing. How are you? Bus service station provides support services for the bus. Okay. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna move it all the way over here. How much does that even cost? 42,000? I have enough money. You're doing okay. Made some food, ate some food, played lots of Terraria. What kind of food? What kind of Terraria? You feel like a monster right now because you didn't brush your cat's teeth? Why do you feel like a monster, Goofy? Tiana's getting a BATH. Okay. And I suppose she doesn't like that. She dirty, she got into the mud. Aw. But yeah, no, that's okay. I agree you're a monster. I'm sorry. That's just the truth. Hi, Asta. When you cross the seven seas uninvited, you will be erased from the earth. Oh, why would I cross the seven seas? Where should I go? Where would I want to go? Potatoes and cheesy sausage sauce, including bacon. That sounds great. Sounds great. Now I have to take away her mud mask. Her mud mask of love, because if it dries on her skin, will cause bad itches and break her months of repairing her dry skin during the winter. Silly dog. Silly dog. I just gotta teach your dog that it's not okay to play in the mud then. Just take her aside and say, Tiana, please stop playing in the mud. It's not good for your skin. You're trying to wrangle a pupper. Hey, multitasking is difficult. Don't worry about it. Really? So this upgrade building, does it fit in here? It does. Okay. Liverpool! Hell no, the dog can have all the mud she wants. She just needs to understand that baths will not murder her if she chooses to do that. I think it's an okay fear to be scared of baths, because baths are scary sometimes. You could drown. It gives more time for me to go over her body for any lumps, bumps, or itches. Yeah, I'm saying the parking garage should be here again. But maybe not this one. Maybe an even bigger one. So this one's comfort 60. This one's even bigger. Underground, that's this size. And there's also this automated parking thing, which I do not need. But this one could be nice. So where are parking garages normally located? I suppose near the road, huh? Oh no! Not sharks, lol. The bathtub could even contain a shark. Scary. Yeah, it could. Because water is where sharks live. For her, she gets to use our fancy walk-in shower with a detachable head. That is lucky. That is one lucky bitch. Get it? Because that's what you call a female dog. I'm gonna put this exactly here. How many parking spaces does this have? 200. How many does this have? Is that more than this? Not really. I wish I had a detachable head. Shower head or human head? The shower got those fancy interchangeable heads of different modes. Feels like a spa. I mean, I have a shower brush that has a wheel on and you turn it and it's got like a powerful one and a normal one and a weak one. You know, the powerful one for when you're feeling nasty. And the weak one for when you're feeling like a pussy. I want to add bike parking to this. Human head? I wish to be a horseless, headless horseman. So I just want to be headless, huh? Honestly, I feel that. Imagine having a head. Imagine getting head. Because what would I do with the second head? I don't get it. Oh no, please, just connect. Without destroying that. To use your head. Not that one. What do you mean? Explain. Explain, please. I need explanations. Please spell it out for me. Alright, so with this connected there, does this work? Yes, okay. Can I still fit this in here somehow? Nee, I guess not. That's okay. I suppose I could move this whole thing over. Okay, I can put it here. Maybe a bit more. I know this always costs me a tiny bit of money whenever I do it this way. Oh, that's A-okay. You know what? That's actually horrible. I don't like that. Put it back where it was. Yeah, just print more money. What's wrong with that? Yeah, just put your money bills on a copy machine and see what happens. I'd like a wider sidewalk here. And then there's the scary-ass main road. I would hate being on this with a car, on foot, with a bike, doesn't matter. It would just be scary central. And then this doesn't need to be here. This could be somewhere else. This could be over here. Why did you design a scary road? Because roads are scary sometimes. It's not in my power to make non-scary roads. What do I just... Height is this height. This height. And I said it before, I don't necessarily want buildings on this. Maybe on this side, that would be fine. Definitely want to go through here. But no buildings on here. I might split this off so that bikes go off here and then pedestrians go off here, maybe? Then again, why? Actually, turn this whole thing into a bike path. An elevated one. I just don't like these super wide bike things. Let me save my game. I feel a crash incoming. A crash is imminent. Maybe hire some artists to paint some pictures on the roads to make them less scary. That's a good idea. Or one of those road bump things that make music when you drive over them. So what I want to do... set this to 7. I can go across like this. I'll connect this to here. And I can build like a thing that goes out and then down. How's this slope okay? Why is that okay somehow? So I started watching Golden Girls, and I have to say it's quite a surprisingly good show. I highly recommend it. I wholeheartedly identify with Dorothy. I'm a Dorothy. Would be kind of cool if I could have an overpass that connects to the center of this. Maybe the game knows how to do that. Do I really think that, though? No. Okay. Now that didn't work, did it? Overlapping items? Are you overlapping with yourself again? I could also go left.
That beats all.
Did it? Does it? I could do a thing like this, and then... Clearance too low. Oh, I don't care! As lovely as this looks, I don't think I can pull that off. Because I want this to turn left, and it's not doing that. Or is it? Oh, it actually is. Okay. No, never mind. So this should be the same height as this. And this one needs to go up a little. Is now a raging puffball. Just like Mama. Does this even make sense? No, because the bike path is on the right, and this is the wrong way now. Sigh. He's gonna grow up to be just like me, and my daughter is perfect. Mm-hmm. And then just turn this into a normal footpath. Cover a brush down now for all those loose hairs. Somebody type exclamation point, quote, followed by Goovy. I want to see what happens. Ah, that's the wrong one. Do it with IE at the end of it. That should trigger the right one. There you go. I still stand by that quote. Oh no, what happened? Hi, booty. You will see after stream. Why? What will I see after stream? Does it work? Yes or no? Also wish a horrible evening. Why? Why are you wishing me a horrible evening? What's happening? What did you do? Works perfectly fine for me, but you wrote a lot of things. Yeah. I think you should add a control mask. I'm not changing anything. You know how fucking difficult it is to edit an object that has been packaged? But why the lights are always on? They aren't always. Which ones are always on? The wall lights? They all light up during the day. Do you mean the lights on the wall of the building? Because those have an emission texture on it, so they're just kind of always on. Yeah, I mean, I could remove the emission texture, but, like, again, there are many things that I would have changed about my model, but I don't know how to re-import it to package it again. That's why there are a few things that bother me about the building that I would like to change. I just don't know how to do it. Do I still have my building here? No, I haven't got it here. I tested it here, but yeah, the lights are always on because they have an emission texture on them. Because I didn't know that the game already had wall lights, so I made my own. Which might have been a bit dumb. But even without... What would the control mask do? Well, what colors would it change? There's nothing on my building that needs custom colors. Or do you want my building to be pink? Recolor the wall? No, it's a concrete building. Why would you recolor a concrete building? That's like if I wanted to turn this into not this. No. Forbidden. You can paint concrete. Have you ever seen an Art Deco building? Show me the Art Deco building that has painted concrete on it. I only accept positive feedback. Oh. Adjusting the shade of it. Well, in my case, for example, since I'm in the desert, I like my concrete slightly washed out and beige. Well... To be fair, you could have told me that before I finished it. Are we beige moms now? Yes, always. If people should recolor is a different question. I have no idea how to import it already. Made painting and such. The problem is... to test an asset, you have to remove it from the game files, right? You have to cut and paste it. Yeah, you have to cut and paste it, and then put it somewhere else, and then take the exported file and paste that somewhere, and then repasting the original imported files didn't work for me. Maybe I just did it wrong, probably. I'm not going to ask anyone, though. Just suplex my grandpa's recliner 5 inches? I don't know what that means. I told you, you didn't tell me, you just said, add control masks. You didn't tell me the purpose. You didn't tell me the purpose. If I don't know the purpose of something, then I don't know what to do.
Fantastic. Mr. Moth asked me, I need a lesson in particle accelerators.
Oh.
What are the details in getting it to work?
Tell me.
Particle accelerators are a fascinating piece of engineering. They use electric fields to propel charged particles to high speeds and contain them in well-defined beams. The process involves using radio frequency cavities to accelerate particles in magnetic fields to steer and focus them. Key components include beam pipes, vacuum systems, and precision detectors. Meticulous alignment and calibration are crucial for accurate results.
I just always delete them and then re-import. Import fresh, but it also has no pathing. So yeah, I mean, I'd have to redo all the pathing and all the objects and everything. I'd have to redo. I'm not gonna put any more work into that. I've already spent too much work on it, too much time on it. If you're saying that these suggestions are not crucial, then I'm not implementing them. Like if the pathing was broken or anything like that, sure, of course. But if it's just, I want to change the color, and I gotta disappoint you. Thanks, Mr. Moth, for the 50 bits, by the way. That was the part you enjoyed most, huh? Yeah, it's just like you, baking textures in Substance Painter. It's so much fun. Let's add a park to this. This is not where parks are. They are in here. Of course it has to be a dog park. I don't like the dog park. Remove the dog park. I want human parks. Of course, they don't fit. This would fit. Great, now I'm thinking about how to re-import my assets just because you said those things. I don't know how to do it. I can show you the problem that I have with it. So you can teach me in the future. All going according to plan. So when are you gonna pay me? When am I going to reach? When am I going to receive my compensation for all my efforts? When will I be entlohnt? Making at least 2 cents of ad revenue of me today. I don't know. You have a history of cracking things, so who knows? Maybe you're using an ad blocker. I don't trust you. You owe me 1 cent and we're fair and square? I don't know, man. I'd have to change the 3D model and re-import the whole thing. The missus. I'll be back later if you're still around. Have fun with the missus. Sorry, the miss. The missus is someone else. I'm gonna put my radio building, which is this bad boy, I'm gonna put it right here. Where's my subway line? Okay, yeah, they're pretty much right here. Just redesigning my downtown area at this point. Even though I only wanted to add one road, you can see what we're doing now. Just one more road, right? There you go. Hee hee. Well, this could be a pedestrian road. It's going to be like the subway installation all over again. Yeah, but not as huge this time, I promise. I promise. Hopefully. I need someone to explain this to me so badly. Okay, go ahead, explain. I mean, tell. Shoot. What up, dog? Why does nobody see what a masterpiece Robots, yes, the kids movie Robots, is such a fucking masterpiece that people never talk about? I like the movie. I think it's a great movie. Or GLaDOS can explain. Yeah, exactly. If you pay 50 bucks, I mean 50, yeah, if you pay 50 bucks, one of those people can tell you. Nah, I used my money on my cart recently for Tiana. Cart? Tiana cart? Does your dog have her own credit card, Goofy? Come on, you can tell me. Let's get a normal parking road. That's large. Technically she does, but I have two, one for work, the other one for stupid stuff I have, if I have the money. Okay, so it's a dog credit card, that's funny. More of a niche movie that did not get much publication because they were fighting big Disney. It was poorly advertised as well as several factors. I mean, I'm also a huge fan of underrated movies like, you know, Treasure Planet. I think people also forget about that movie often. Oh, hello. I really like Treasure Planet. I think that's a phenomenal movie. It also didn't help that it came out at the end of the VHS lifecycle, which was a rough time for a lot of physical media. I love Treasure Planet. I take so much inspiration from steampunk characters, etc. Yeah, it's a lovely movie. What a strange era for Disney that was. What do they call it? The Disney Renaissance? Renaissance? Oh. What happened here? Faith. Oh my god. That's okay. Is he not being a twat and have the worst regurgitated slop of old movies? I get it, Disney needs ideas, but throwing your movies into a hydraulic press and seeping the juices from whatever messages you see as a corpo dumbass doesn't make a movie. Yes! So I connect this straight with this. Devil's advocate, it does make them money and people keep going. Disney's an evil mega corporation. They do occasionally have gold, Inside Out and Kanto Coco, but since they are so large and put so much, and put out so much, not everything is going to be a winner now. Yeah. I haven't seen any of the remade movies that I have put out. Hell, I haven't even seen the original Seven Dwarfs. Rapunzel and the Seven Dwarfs. What's it called? I forgot. Snow White, there you go. I haven't seen the original Snow White. I mean, it's not the original, of course. But I haven't seen it, despite it being a very popular Disney movie. I could remove this and add a school here, because I do need to add one. Disney used to have the same problem and were going bankrupt, and they were saved by the book adaptation of The Jungle Book, so if it works, it works. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. I mean, at this point, how would you even stop Disney, even if you wanted to? Like, for real. If you wanted to, you know, end Disney... elementary school, if it's 1,000 people... This one fits 1,200, so this fits more people. City elementary school, this fits even more. So I've got an elementary school there and right there, so this one fits 1,500, this one also fits 1,500. Although I have to say, despite the fact that this fits 2,000 students, it looks quite out of place. I do not like this. I would prefer this. Size-wise. Much better. What's you guys' absolute favorite Disney movie of all time, I wonder? Because I would have to think about that question for quite a while, because I don't know. Like, my favorite Disney movie, no idea. It's unstoppable and should be held accountable for a lot of actions. I wonder if in the future Disney will become a dystopian corporate thing, like in those movies, you know, about dystopian futures, and Disney's at the forefront of it all. I need a high school. Urban elementary school. I also like this one. High school, way too big. Netherlands high school. Not ugly. Too big. Too big. Too big. So we had this one before. North American, modern high school. This one fits in here quite well and fits a lot of students. Overlapping items. Oh, with that? Gee, I'm sorry. What's this? Student dormitory versus increase the student capacity. Let's add dorms. My favorite Disney movie is The Lion King, probably mostly because of nostalgia. I do not like The Lion King. I've seen it twice, and I was bored both times. Thus concludes my Disney rant. Hey, don't worry about it. Our state governor tried to sue Disney for their land because he's an idiot. Oh. He lost a lot of taxpayer money on that lawsuit and just gave up. Because of Disneyland, Disney World. Allow me to also be voice of reason really quick again. Yes, Disney nearly went bankrupt multiple times actually, but looking at their history and timeline, the majority of time when these happened, they realized they released actual good animated movies, the originals. Yes, they did release a Jungle Book adaptation when they were going bankrupt, but also made Snow White, Pinocchio, Dumbo, and Fantasia. All amazing movies with original scenes and adaptations. Yeah, but those movies, didn't those movies come out 20 years before Jungle Book? Like Snow White came out in the 30s, Fantasia came out in 40, 45? Dumbo, same story there, I think. So that's cool, that's cool. School. Ha 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 ha. Fantasia came out in 1999. Well, Disney Fantasia. Didn't they make two? Fantasia. Fantasia came out in 1940, Goofy. Released in 1940, represented Disney's boldest experiment to date, bringing to life his vision of blending animated imagery with classic music, what had begun as a vehicle to enhance Mickey Mouse's career, whatever. 1999. There's a movie called Fantasia 2000, which came out in 1999. That's not long ago. Yes, all you beautiful millennials. Okay, I'm not that old. Don't let anyone else or the clock tell you that. Well, Disney never went bankrupt. They were towing the line. Pinocchio and Fantasia were also both hard financial failures, so while it may be held in high regard, they were failures at the time. Same with Treasure Planet. Wasn't Treasure Planet also a financial... not success, the other one, failure. Financial failure. Oh, so this is why. Okay, so low textures make it look like this. I see. That's okay. Yeah, I see what booty means with this. These being on. But I can't change it anymore. Okay, I don't know why these are on. I guess because I just plopped it down. And it might be night? I don't know. La 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 la. I don't think I'm officially a millennial, though. I don't know. I think I am still classified as Gen Z because of 1999. Treasure Planet was a 70 million loss to Disney. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's not my fault. So the person who made this asset screwed up. Ha. Not my fault. I'm gonna make the bigger one. This one, which it's not necessarily bigger, but it looks nicer. Okay, this only has 60 spaces, though. What's another Disney movie that kind of failed? I've never seen Pocahontas, so I don't know about that one. What also came out in that area? I don't, in that time frame. No, how about Meet the Robinsons? Do you like that movie? Or Mulan, though, also haven't seen it. 2020 movie adaptation flop. Budget was 200 million at the box office, reported 70 million in sales. Live action. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the remake, and I haven't seen the original. I have no idea. But wasn't there also a lot of controversy surrounding that movie? The making of the movie? Why are you going up, friend? Why are you going up? Oh. I like Meet the Robinsons, I think. Sleeping Beauty flopped, Alice in Wonderland, Mulan, The Good Dinosaur. Oh, all the remakes, though. Because I can't imagine Alice in Wonderland did poorly back in 48, I want to say. Or no, it kind of strikes me more like a 50s movie. Alice in Wonderland. 51, yeah. Meet the Robinsons was a lot of fun, yeah. Okay, so I moved the schools from here to here. The original was a financial failure also. Damn. Don't get me started on Snow White. LMFAO! I watched it and passed away in Walt's grave with him. Why? Well, what's so bad about it? Well, what was so bad about it? Bambi was Walt Disney's favorite Disney movie. Why? Because the deer got shot? The author of the book Bambi hated it so much he tried to forget about it and tell people he wasn't associated with it. Oh. Huh. Well, that's an accomplishment. I've also never seen Bambi. Fun fact about the word Bambi. So, Moth, you know how in the show The Rookie, they call everyone Boot? You know, they call the rookies Boot? For some reason, in the German version, for the first, I think, 4 or 5 seasons, they called them Bambi instead of Boot. I suppose it makes more sense for German audiences, because Bambi, to them, they can associate more with someone who's untrained and new to something, rather than Boot. Imagine every time Tim says anything to Lucy, he's calling her Bambi instead of Boot. They turned Snow White into a washed-up girl boss. Hey, I ain't need no prince. Hey, I have my dwarves and my fun. Power, the power of women. Have you ever seen videos of the original live-action Alice in Wonderland? It's nightmare fuel. I have not. I have not. Okay, delete all of these. I know my city is getting quite gritty. Gritty? So I'm making the grid, you get it? But I think it's a necessary evil for what I'm doing here. Look, we've got a tram parking here. Hey, I'm parking here. It sounded like I said porkin'. That's not something you want to hear. Oh no. Oh no. Of Analog on the Unknown. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. That's the chef from... Oh no. Little Nightmares. If you just put horror music on this, it would be a whole nother vibe. Alice in Wonderland. The screen's most... whatever that said. Miracle Entertainment. Paramount. Alice in Wonderland. Ha. Huh. Okay. Cool. Nah, that's not scary at all. Thanks for sharing that. I'm weird for loving it, but I do. Yeah, oh my god, you're so quirky. You're so quirky, oh my god. For 1933, it sure is something, yeah. the original Wizard of Oz books. Aren't the books vastly different from the movie? They're and more dark. I haven't read them because I can't read. I like that removing one path demolishes a million buildings. I do enjoy that. Ten out of 10 recommend audiobooks. Closest book to movie adaptation we'll get is Melina. I haven't seen and or heard about that one. It's about a lady thumb. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna have to rebuild a bunch of buildings. Mostly medium density Southwestern American living shit. So Southwestern, high density, medium density. These ones. I'll have to put all of these on here. As big as they get. It's a girl so small, she's as big as a thumbnail, who was kidnapped from home. Why would you even go through the effort of kidnapping someone that small? Can't you just... Like, what value could you have? What value could you extract from a person that small? Just saying. Why bother? So in other words, if you're small, don't come to me for ransom. Water pipes. What time is it, by the way? 8:08. Let me reconnect this one. I want to save it. And then I think I can let time run again. Oh boy, the story goes, she's at first kidnapped by a frog to be married to her son's... plural. She runs away and runs into, I think, if I remember, a cricket. Might be a locust, not gonna lie, whose whole colony insults her to marry him. She escapes as well. After all of that, a very insistent mouse tells her to come inside to not be cold during the night, who then threatens her to marry her neighbor, who's a mole, or she will bite her with her sharp white teeth. She's saved by a fairy prince, and they live happily ever after. Weird as fuck movie. Like, the threat of being married off to someone, if you think about it, so what? Did you get married? Just run away afterwards. Like, who cares? Really? 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 Okay, it's fine. Southwestern. Let's do mixed residential. Look at all those people that I just kicked out of their homes. Funny. So yeah, I'm gonna lose a bunch of people, but that's fine. This, however, is not fine. Who... Platter, please. The one thing you're supposed to do is build buildings in the shape of whatever the fuck I plopped down. Can you please just do that? God. Why is it not doing it? 3 available, 5x5, front facing. That's just frustrating. I know it's a mod, whatever. Oh, that works. Okay, fuck you. Huh? Come on. Come on, gimme, gimme, gimme. Build the big one. No, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna assume I can't put this here, even though this would be fucking awesome. Honestly, I might be able to squeeze this in here. Huh, look at that. Oh. Hydrate, you got it. Oh, I deleted the hospital, right? Hmm. Pathfinding failed. That's subway. These are trams. Ah, yeah, sure. That's a good path. I like this path. Oh, that's a bus. Okay. Confused trash can noises. Okay, there's another tram that's not connected somehow. Who be it? Who be ya? Tram line. I don't know, put it here. I'm assuming that all of this works now. During these times when a movie takes place, your husband will hire people to return you to him no matter what. This also happened in the South during the time of runaway brides, also slaves. And they would beat them, hunt them down, and treat them like savage animals, just for it to repeat. Once the husband would get his wife back, wives during this time were property. Yeah, glad we don't live in those times anymore, right? Jesus Christ. So we've got some office demand, as you can see. I mean, I wouldn't mind really big offices. I want to place some buildings on here. Actually, sure. Would also be a social matter of reputation. It's very scary to think about. Luckily, a good amount of men who now love their partners and want them to be happy, not to hurt them. They're a scum of the earth that do. But I luckily know a bunch who do respect them. Don't be an ass when you can both sass together. Yeah, don't hire people to hunt down your loved ones. That is not the way. That is not how to behave. Hi, Kari. I don't drink, but I chuck down a tall glass of you. Whatever that means. Hi, Kari, how are you doing? Hiding under a cover because I thought the mailman came. Well, if you'd want anyone to come, it'd be the mailman. I think you'd be in trouble if the female man came. Ra-da-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, just call mailman. Oh, ho, 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 call you mailman. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Precisely, you got it. Planning on getting another ear piercing? Do it. You should get one of those Bajoran ear piercings from Star Trek. Look up Bajor ear piercing, B-A-J-O-R, and earring, I guess. It would be more of an earring than an earpiece. Stop debating and just do it. This good angel says go for it. Yeah. History was insane back then, especially towards marriage. What's even weirder is that back then, if you showed that you were pregnant, it was seen as vulgar, disgusting, and even whorish. That's why I don't show my belly to people when I'm pregnant. That isn't the good angel talking. Can I upgrade this at all? No. Oh. And I got so mad, got mad at me for making her naked, though, taking off her collar. Now it's been sassy all day about it, giving her fur a break around her neck to keep groaning. Okay. Plenty of people in the school, plenty of people in the school. Good. Always show parcel. Okay, that's platter stuff. She was polite and sits waiting for me to put it back on. That's a polite dog. Polite doggy. Ah, who wouldn't want to live in this house? Honestly, get a ladder, you can just climb into your own house. To your window that way. Or, you know, burglars can also do that. But what do I know? Very polite, but also chaotic too. I mean, you know what they say about dogs and their owners. Did I even connect this? I don't think I did. Yeah, this isn't even connected to this. There you go. What about the other track? Does that just end here? We're watching an episode of The Rookie this evening about a police helicopter being stolen. There's been a running joke between us of needing to know the pilots because every call is requesting airship. I'm convinced they get no breaks. Those episodes are fun. I like the way they use the correct lingo in the show. Because I've seen reaction videos of real cops watching The Rookie, and apparently it is all quite realistic. I like that. And this is not a possible alignment in D&D. Hey Goofy, have you seen Golden Girls? I'm just asking because I want to know how many people have seen the show, because I started watching it, and I don't know. I want to know how other people feel about it. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. However, not when living with great-grandparents. Oh. Is this functioning? I'm expecting 5 million people to drive into this now. I'm gonna have to re-add my hospital here, because I forgot to do that. Medical clinic. No, I want a big one. Not the Chinese People's Hospital. Sorry, I had the E one before. Lone Texas Ranger, Little House on the Prairie, Golden Girls, Gunsmoke, and The Murder, She Wrote, all of it. Ever Safe, Ohio, and all of NCIS. Nice. I mean, I'm not gonna spend $1 million on a hospital. Urban Medical Center. Oh, this one's kind of nice. Specialized clinics? Yeah, please. What's this? An ambulance depot. That's a very nice asset. Great asset. Great asset. Great asset. Why does their pathfinding not break? My condolences. Right. Yeah, okay. No, I'm gonna have to bridge this over here again and then have this kind of feed into this. Yeah, this should probably be here. Yeah, this should like bridge and split into two things. One goes over here, one goes over there. Oh my god. What are you complaining about? Welcome in! Those green-black icons on, let's say, a Japanese medical clinic You turn that icon off and replace it with a Japanese icon instead. You mean this? This thing? Yeah, I don't know. Ever since the asset creator came out, they changed this. These are now... Like, this icon means that you downloaded something from the asset store, but this should technically say JP. I don't know why they changed it, or if it's broken. It might be broken. I don't know. But I know what you mean. Before this used to... Like, this icon here, JP, it used to say that here. It doesn't do that anymore. It's very annoying. Annoying? It's very annoying. It is super annoying, yeah. Also, welcome in, Cindy. Okay, I'm gonna delete that building. Hey, it's not an overhaul if you don't delete half your city, am I right? Okay, and this should be the same height as that one. I love spiritual stuff happens in Ohio. It's the fact we were built on tribal land. Wasn't pretty much all of the United States built on tribal land that was stolen from Native Americans? Just asking. Wendigos are common here. Are they? Ever seen one? That's a problem for now, or if it's fixable. I mean, it should be fixable. I don't see why they would leave it that way. I mean, then again, the asset creator has been out for a month. However, I'm hoping that with the next update that Iceflake has announced that they might fix it, because they did announce some UI fixes. I'm hoping that's included in that update. But yeah, ever since they released the asset editor for everyone, it broke the icons. It shouldn't be too difficult to fix, in my opinion. I'm not a programmer, but I can't imagine that it's that difficult. I'm gonna use this curve. Hey Cindy, have you ever played Fallout 3? Okay, that looks alright. You try turning off some of my mods, but I can't seem to find the problem. You know
I'm
it!
a clean-cut fellow, corners, corners, you ought to see me strut.
Thank you so much for the follow, Emma, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's the asset editor. Ever since that update, they kind of broke it. It's not your fault, it's not any of your mods. Maybe there's a mod out there that fixes it, that re-adds the icons back into your game, but I'm not sure. Not gonna lie, maybe a lot of stuff happens here that's unexplained. A lot of sounds from the woods nearby. I did hear screams once, not great, kind of traumatic, as cougars aren't common here, so it's not mating calls. I mean, in my experience, every time something unexplainable happened, it was actually explainable, but people didn't have all the facts, so I do not believe in anything supernatural. Warning, high levels of curiosity detected. Oh wait, it's just Emma. Ah yes, my automatic responses, I love them. Can I bring this down? I guess not. I don't like that these transitions don't transition well. You know, the fence looks weird every time. Bring this to the same height as this one, hope that the game doesn't crash. Although I can probably bring this down a tiny bit. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Because as you can see, I've got a million bicyclists kind of going this way. I need them to stop doing that. Hi, Digi. Hi, how are ya? I hope you're well, Digi. Sorry for missing your message earlier. Yeah, I said hi and you didn't respond, and I was gonna say something, but then I had to make my food, and I didn't know how to handle the situation, so I just kind of lurked. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. You realized it 10 minutes ago. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Hey, da, 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 da. A bit tired now. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. How was 7 Days to Die? I hope you had fun. I hope you didn't die, because that would be a pity. That would be a big suck. What kind of building is this? Is this mixed zoning? Mixed housing, yeah. I mean, really. This is why platter. This is why platter. Southwestern American mixed density living. It's not mixed density. I always say mixed density. It's mixed zoning, I think. Can this be even bigger? Oh. Aha! It was super fun. We died a lot. Have you ever played it before? We don't go into the woods alone for a reason. I mean, there are animals there and probably murderous killers. I've also seen some weird animals, not deer, with CWD. Cockwiener dick? What's CWD? I don't know what that means. Or mangy coyotes. Just weird, who knows? It might just be a deer, but things aren't all normal here. I mean, oh, this smells nice anyway. Oh, right, I wanted to add stops to this. Tram stops. I have multiple lines here. I don't know why. I have a blue one. I have a red one. I don't know where they're all going. Cock, wiener, dick. I don't know. Chronic waste disease. How was I supposed to know that? What the fuck's chronic waste disease? Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. Yes? Okay, this is not doing anything. Wait, did I get all of them? No, I'm missing the purple one. Am I missing the purple? Is there another one down there? No, there isn't one down there. That's just the road, is it? No, it's not. There you go. This one can also go. CWD sounds crazy. Sage burning never hurt. Unless you accidentally set your house on fire, in which case, it does hurt. Wow. All this traffic volume and no one's driving. Should I feel proud and accomplished? Subscriptions 1? That's me! 128 passengers waiting, comfort 58.
I'm a clean-cut fella, corners, corners. You ought to see me strut.
Still thinks VCR works. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Oh, your aces? Aces. Your aces, not aces. Your aces. Oh, your aces. Glad to have you in the big time. God damn it. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. It also affects me's. Are they actually waiting for the light here? Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that due to the traffic volume exceeding minimum requirements, I can turn off the light. You can just go. You don't need to stop anyway. Hello, AI Griff. I Griff. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. No worries. Thank you so much. What were you up to? We were also playing City Skylines. Nice. I hope you had a fun time. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. If you don't know who I am, I'm MisterTrashcan. I also play City Skylines. As you can see, it's right here. This is City Skylines. Look at that. Thank you so much for the follow, Yuki Noti. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. IRL before URL. I don't know what time it is where you are.
Clean cut fella, corners, corners, you ought to see me strut.
Yeah. Well, what were you up to? What did you do in City Skylines? Everybody follow AI Griff. iGriff? AI Griff. I don't know how to say it. Agriff. Agriff? That's probably it. Well, if they're cool enough to raid me, then they're probably cool enough to be followed by you. So why don't you drop a follow? But yeah, as you can see, I kind of overhauled my entire city place. This is not really my downtown area, but for some reason I decided to completely overhaul this thing. I have another part of my city, like all the way over here. You can see this is not the main area. I don't know why I put so much time and effort into this. But yeah, I overhauled it. I also made an asset. If you've ever played Fallout 3, then look at this. This is what I made. Where did I get this music from? This is Spotify. This is just Spotify suggesting me songs based on my listening behavior. To scare the people with World War Z. That was a good movie. I like that movie. Did they ever make a second one? I don't think they did they? Galaxy News Radio. Yeah. This is the Galaxy News Radio building from Fallout 3. Hi, Gaga. How you doing? Look, it's my asset. It's uploaded. I have it set to unlisted because I'm testing it out still. But it's pretty much done. Hey, Gaga, do you happen to know how I can re-import my mesh? My prefab? Because the way the guy told me to do it, to test this thing, I had to pack it, and then I had to cut and paste the files into a different directory, and doing that kind of removed it from the editor, and I don't know how to do changes on this now. Because I pasted them back in the directory, all the prefab files and the CIC files and the cock files, that's what they're called, and it didn't show up in the editor again. So I wasn't able to edit a few things here, like the lights. They are kind of always on. Bit more into CWD, Trashy. I think you would, you'll find it cool, as it kind of is like ghouls, a little bit expected. Except without radiation. Oh, I can imagine. Interesting that no one's driving on this. Everybody, it's the Popo. Yeah, I lost like 2,000 people here, just rebuilding this entire area. I'm not sure, have you tried to select existing asset when you import? I mean, we can look at it in a minute. Existing asset? Wait, I gotta see that now. I'm gonna save my game. I'll hop into the editor very quickly.